Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters, from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and for today I present to you the Liger Zero from Zoids. Looking at the front of the box, you see the Liger Zero doing a particular pose. This is a special collaboration between Bandai Spirits and Takara Tomy. The name of this collaborative project is called the Chogokin Liger Zero. This came together through the Dream Together Connecting Thoughts and Dreams project, which was a collaboration between the brands of Chogokin and Zoids, which results in the release of this Liger Zero from Zoids New Century. This was released through Tamashii Nations. I know now in the future they have released the Jaeger, the Schneider, and the Panzer units as a changing armor exclusive set coming in the future, so that would complement this figure very well. Looking at the back of the box, you can see all the accessories that come with it. So all the armor is removable, so you could actually change the armor once you get the other units in the future. It also shows you the skeleton body of the Liger Zero, of where it takes the animal form. And it appears it comes also with the pilot. Maybe that's Bet Cloud. Removing the first layer, you're left with the second one. And this one, you see a giant picture of the Liger Zero again, but now you also get some of the details, for example the weight, the height, and its maximum speed. On the side of the box, you have the Liger Zero roaring. Then on the back of the box, you see 4 smaller boxes, each one showing pictures of the Liger Zero doing various poses, as well as an info card giving you all the technical data of this particular Zoid. The box presentation looks really amazing. One thing that I've been noticing about these Zoid figures is that the packaging has a lot of illustration into them, and it's a lot of details, which is something that I really like. This shows that the company spends time on the product presentation. In the first blister pack, you have the Liger Zero elementary body, which is protected by the styrofoam. The second blister pack has the Zero unit armor, also known as the Type Zero, which is the one that brings out the most performance out of them. Then the third one's got the stand. Here's a quick pass of the instructions that come with this Chogokin Liger Zero. Here in the front you have a nice picture of the Liger Zero. Here you have a breakdown of all the different components. On the second page, it shows you where to put the batteries and how to operate the switch. On the next page, it shows you how to put Bet Cloud in the cockpit, and it shows you how to attach the Zoid core. On the next page, it shows you the movable joints. On this page, it shows you how to attach the Zero unit to the Liger. On this page is a continuation of the previous page finishing attaching the rest of the armor. On the last page, it shows you how to attach the Liger to the stand. Straight from Planet Z, I present to you the Liger in its elementary body. This is the 360. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. He looks incredible. Hopefully the camera is capturing all the little details that went into creating this Zoid. It's definitely worth having in your collection. I could stare at this thing all day long. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking about this Liger Zero. It's amazing. Most of the body is made out of metal. Check out the paint job and look at all those tiny details. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. I can only imagine the countless amount of hours that went into designing this figure, but the outcome was worth it. It looks amazing. I am 100% sure this is way better than the model kits. He looks way better than what he did on the actual show. This Zoid looks fantastic, and remember, this is just its elementary body. We haven't even gone to the full array of the figure yet. Now let's see what articulation points come with this Liger Zero. This as far as you can rotate the neck from side to side. This is him looking down as far as it goes. This is as high as I can get the neck to go up. There's with the mouth open. Be careful, the teeth are very sharp. You can rotate the head. Here's the cockpit. Here's the arm. The paw. The different claws, they all have independent movement from each other. Here's the other one. This is as high as it goes. This is as low as it goes. It does 360. And on the claws you can move them from side to side as well. You could probably do 360 on them too. Right here for the elbow. This is as far down as it goes. And that's as high as it goes. I'm not sure what this is, but it's got movement here too. Probably for the armor. So the leg can come off to the side. You have some movement here. I'm pretty sure you could get 360 out of here. Yep, there it is. You have a lot of moving pieces here. You can even bring the arms out if you wanted to. So you get an extended degree here. You can rotate it inboard or outboard, but you could also do this. So you can bring the leg on the inside. You got some rotational here. Here's how to get the claws out. Look like I got my long nails, so I'm able to pull them out. Okay, you see that? It's pretty cool. I know for these joints, they're supposed to move, but for some reason, I'm having a hard time moving them. As far as torsional, you have some here. I don't know if you can rotate it, but right here you definitely have side movement. I'm sure you can flex them up or flex them down. As for the leg, same thing as we saw in the front. You got your 360 here. The claws, you can move them around. They go up and down. On these you can retract. Here's the full extended leg. See here I can get the side movement, which for some reason I couldn't do on the front leg. I could pretty much do the 360. I have side movement. You can move this white piece to even extend the leg even further. As for the tail, it's flexible, but I don't think I could fix it to a certain point. This thing has a lot of articulation points, and that's basically it. Here's how you get to the battery compartment. You flip this guy over, and then you kind of pop the way out of this one. So right here is the on-off switch, and then there's the thing to activate the battery. Let's see if it has batteries. So it does have battery. Put that in. And our Liger has came alive. It's pretty neat. Here's a close-up of the Zoid core. In case you was wondering, you can rotate the Zoid core and you can also remove it, but I don't know why you would want to do that. Then next to it, you have two pieces that look somewhat similar. So the clear one attaches to the end of the top of the Liger head, which is the one that was hiding the battery compartment. So when you attach it there, when you're not having the pilot, that will help direct the light so it hits the eyes to kind of give it that look of where the Liger's looking at. Other than that, it's just going to be a free-flowing light. And when you want to put the pilot in there, you can swap it out, reattach the chair, and then you can put bit clout inside the cockpit. I'm also showing you a close-up of the two weapons. In this scene, I have the Liger with the battery turned on, so you can see the light in his eyes. Is it just me, or those teeth look a lot more ferocious in this figure than they actually did in the series? I have him doing the signature roar. Just so you know, with the eyes light up, it looks a lot better in person than it does on the camera. This is a really good collaboration. Ideally, you want to have 3 additional elementary bodies, just so you could attach the Schneider, the Jaeger, and the Panzer unit. That way you could display all 4 at the same time. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments, does he look a lot better without the light on the eyes? Some of the joints are made out of metal and some are made out of plastic. This is one aggressive Liger. This figure is really sharp. I wonder if the feature they're gonna do a Genosaur or a Blade Liger, like this one. This is one collab that was executed perfectly. I cannot find a single thing wrong with it at this point. This is the Liger with the Zero unit on. I also equipped him with the 2 weapons that comes with him. Hopefully the camera can capture it for you, but there's a lot of little tiny details in this figure, especially in the armor. You have some small text written in certain sections, and you also have a couple symbols. If you look closely on some of the pieces of the armor, you can see the text RZ-041. To put the Zero unit on, it was not difficult at all. It was somewhat very easy. On the difficulty scale, I would say it's a 4 out of 10. The reason I say that is because you have to be careful when you're attaching the armor on them, because they're very fragile. Especially the bottom fins that go underneath the body. Those are really fragile and they were not that easy to snap on. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this Zero unit. Overall, the Zero unit looks amazing. When you're attaching the armor, just be very careful because it's very fragile. One thing to note, once you attach the head pieces on, having access to that on switch button on the LED light becomes kind of difficult because the armor on the two sides starts to block your access to it. So if you're trying to go between on and off with the LED light, it's going to be very frustrating for you. He looks really amazing with the armor. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Liger Zero. Good luck on trying to find a good way to pick them up. For me, I tried to pick them up from the bottom side to kind of catch the bottom hat. And I try to go for the section that is after the bottom piece of the armor that has the blades. This is because once you attach the armor, the figure becomes very delicate. In this scene, I have the Liger Zero in attack mode. You can see him doing the laser claw attack. He's got the claws out, and I also expanded the booster cannons so he can get all that speed so he can launch. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this Liger Zero. In this pose, I was able to expand almost every single joint that the armor attaches to, so you can see all the different movements that you can get out of the armor. Hopefully the camera can capture. I'll turn the LEDs back on for you. The figure comes with the stand that you see on the screen. It is a very heavy duty type of stand versus the ones we're used to seeing on this channel. It's got several different joints in it that you could use to help you model what type of pose you're going for the figure. One thing to note, once the stand goes in, it's in. Getting it off becomes really difficult. The figure comes with a little piece that's supposed to help you pry it open, but if you really attach the base to the bottom of the blade Liger, you won't have any gaps. So the little piece that came with it, it kind of becomes a little bit useless to use. One cool thing about this Liger Zero, if you pull the wings out on the jetpack, it automatically pops the jets out and expands the covering. It's got another jet by the rear where the tail's coming out. That one, as far as movement goes, you can just push it in and out. It is not as cool looking as the jetpack that is on the back. The stand comes with special pinions built into it, so you can lock the positions of it. That way you can keep the figure from falling by accident. Because I have a feeling once it falls, you're probably going to end up breaking something. Let me know in the comments if you're getting this Liger. For those of you that have the Liger Zero model kit, how do you think it does compared to this one? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan86. I'm even showing you the bottom wing looking piece expanded so you can see all the 3 blades coming from each side of the Liger. One thing that I'm not liking, and I think it might be a quality issue, is the booster pack that is attached to the back of the Liger. For some reason, it's very loose. Here I was able to get it to an angle where I could actually lock it up, but if you do other poses on this particular one, it doesn't stay fixed. So I'm going to see if something might have came loose while I was manipulating it, or if it just came like that from the factory. But other than that, the figure is really fantastic. The base of the stand reminds me of a runaway strip, normally used for airplanes. In this scene, I have Cloud inside the Liger Zero. He looks like an astronaut, but instead of having the white silver suit, he's covered in gold. This is 24K. The little figure doesn't have much details to him, and I'm not sure why they painted him gold. I guess just so he will stick out maybe. So regarding opening the cockpit, one thing that I saw on my particular figure, and I'm not sure if this is going to be all of them across the board, I had to temporarily remove the 2 side pieces of the armor to get that movement. The reason for that is because when he has the armor, the 2 side pieces don't let you open the cockpit all the way open. The best you could do is probably between a 35 to a 40 degree angle. So if I would have done that, you would have not been able to see Cloud. Here's a close-up of the weapon that is on the end of the tail. I've left the base of the stand that attaches to the Liger Zero here on purpose. Like I said earlier, it is really difficult to get it in and off. So I just decided to just leave it on. And it makes it a lot easier to pick them up by giving me a nice good fixed point. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. This figure looks amazing. The details on it are incredible. Every little corner you looked at is got very fine details. Even places where you don't think they're details, if you look close enough, you will see them. But like I said, this figure is really fragile, so be careful when handling it. The paint job that they use, as well as the color of the armor, is very glossy. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. In this scene, I have bed cloud inside the cockpit of the Liger. I also turned the light on so you could see what it will look like when the pilot is inside. It's not as bright now because there's a lot of stuff that's blocking the light. For example, you have the chair that is now in the way, as well as the pilot. So not enough light is getting out. Hopefully the camera can still capture the light effect. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this Liger Zero Zoid from the Dream Together project. If you ask me, I hope they do more, because I really like this one. In this scene, the Liger Zero has just destroyed one of its enemies and is landing after doing the laser claw attack. On this one, I left the rocket boosters midway so you can kind of see what it looks like halfway closed. And same thing with the bottom wings, they're not spread fully. And on the front, I left so you can see the claws coming out as well. I wonder how many people are gonna buy 3 additional elementary bodies just so they could attach the other units that are coming. So they could attach the Schneider, the Jaeger, and the Panzer unit. I don't know if I'll end up buying additional elementary bodies just to attach the other units to it. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I will see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you and bye.